Hey friends, I'm Lisa Rowberry, your Scentsy fragrance consultant. Welcome back to my channel. Clearly we are in a little different setting. We are in my kitchen because today we are actually going to be cleaning up some gunky, grimy warmer dishes. During this time of year, you will find that your warmer dishes will stain a little bit more so than they will in the spring and summer months. And that's just because a lot of the scents that we use during the fall and winter months, the fragrance oils that we use during the fall and winter months are darker, and those scents tend to stain a little bit better. And don't feel like you're doing anything wrong. That is one of the most common questions I get is when people will just be introduced to Scentsy, and when they see that their warmer dishes become stained, they think that they're doing something wrong. And I can tell you right now, no, your warmer is not burning too hot. No, your warmer is not being run too long. It's just, and you're not doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything wrong. This will just happen over time. And so it's important to clean up our warmer dishes. That way you can get maximum scent performance as well as just general taking care of your warmers. These warmers are not cheap, right? So we want to make sure we're taking the best possible care of them. So we are going to clean 1, 2, 3, 4 warmer dishes today. I actually meant to do this a little bit sooner. I recently warmed some of my bars of Sanderson Sisters Perfectly Wicked. That scent will stain your warmers just by being in the vicinity. Like you don't even have to put it in the warmer dishes and already your warmer dish is stained. So, and that's one of those things where you may be like, oh my gosh, am I doing something wrong? What on earth happened here? That is just one of those scents that it's just a highly staining scent. It just is. There's also some other ones, and it doesn't have to do with the color of the wax, because apple butter frosting is one that also stains my warmer dishes pretty well, and that's a white or off-white colored wax. So it's not a matter of, okay, well, I'm going to stay away from red waxes, or I'm going to stay away from darker color waxes to try to keep the staining to a minimum. That makes no difference. It could be a white or clear wax and you'll get staining from it. It just is what it is. You're not doing anything wrong. That is the bottom line. You are not doing anything wrong, but it is important to clean those stains off of your warmer, because you will see that even with the stain, like there's almost a slight film. Let me go ahead and grab one of my dishes. So this is my dish from my fall fairy tale warmer, and you can almost see when I shine the light, you can almost see that while you can't really see a super heavy stain, you can see that there is a little staining, and you can almost see like a film on the bottom of the warmer dish. And that's why it's really important to clean those stains, because you have like a layer or a film that's in between the warmer dish and the wax that you're trying to enjoy. So if you have a nice clean warmer dish, then your wax is going to perform the best it possibly can. So we're going to use a couple of different methods. There's lots of different methods that you can do. One thing I will say, please, 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 for the love of all things holy, do not submerge your warmer dishes in water and use dish soap. Not recommended, especially if you, it's never recommended. It's never recommended, but especially not for your ceramic warmer dishes, because the ceramic is very porous, and when that gets completely submerged in water, you may have some crazeline cracks, and your warmer dish may just break on its own because you have these crazeline cracks that you can't see, and water gets in there, and it's all bad. So try to stay away from doing that. There's lots of other methods that you can do to clean your warmer dishes. One really fun, easy way that's kind of like a win-win situation, because you're warming wax and you're cleaning the warmer at the same time, is this little trick of black raspberry vanilla. I know I've shown you that trick here on my channel. Years ago, we weren't even in this house yet, where I actually, in real time, I melted down black raspberry vanilla just so you guys could see that it really was the wax that actually cleaned the stain. I fast forwarded the footage. If I remember, I'll try to link that video down below in case you want to see it like in real time. But yeah, we warmed down the black raspberry vanilla scent, and when you remove the black raspberry vanilla wax, and that's a dark wax too, that's dark purple. So there's no like rhyme or reason. Like it's the fragrance oils. That's what it is. It has nothing to do with the color of the wax. But black raspberry vanilla will lift that stain every single time. And you don't even have to use any elbow grease. You don't have to use your counter clean. You don't have to use rubbing alcohol. You don't have to use magic eraser. You're just warming a wax that you're enjoying anyway. And then you have a perfectly clean warmer dish. It's wild. It's absolutely wild. But anyways, there are some other methods. You can also use a magic eraser if you want to. I feel like that's kind of an expensive way to clean your warmer dishes, but if that's the way you prefer, more power to you. One little tip I will give you is that your warmer dishes will clean faster and much better if the warmer dish itself is warm or hot, like fresh off the warmer. Make sure it has been running for a little while. Your warmer's been on for a little while, so that way that dish is nice and toasty warm. Because when it's warm, it's gonna lift that stain so much better than when it's cold. You're gonna use a lot more elbow grease to try to get that stain off. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we've got my fall fairy tale warmer dish here, fresh off the warmer here. I'm gonna use my counter clean. It's not just for counters, folks. So I just spray a little bit right here. It's hard because like I was really hoping one of my white dishes was really stained, but you can even see, maybe you can see, ooh, that already just the counter clean itself, because it's counter clean is clear, it's already lifting that stain on its own. Look at that. So although it wasn't super bad, it just cleaned that right up super easily. Like you saw, I wasn't scrubbing. I'm not scrubbing. And it is fresh as new. And that film isn't there anymore. And it is ready to go. And you can see it's all, you've got your stained paper towel right there. And this is all ready to go. Now let's move on to the next one. Now this dish is from my Aziza. I wanted to show you a few different types. I wanted to show you a white surface. I wanted to show you a frosted surface as well as clear. I really wanted to show you like a full size white dish, but I've got my white mini warmer back there. That will do the trick. But you can see this is stained. Should we do? We'll go counter clean again. Just a couple little sprays right in here. Already it's doing the work. But you don't have to let it soak or anything. You can just wipe it right out. The warmer the dish is, the easier it will be to remove the stain. So letting it soak really isn't doing anything. It's only letting the dish cool. And just like that, the stain is lifted. So we are fresh and clean and ready to go. No film. Also be careful with these frosted dishes, because if you get the counter clean on the bottom or any cleaning product on the bottom, a lot of times it will strip that frosting. So make sure you are only cleaning the inside of the warmer dish itself, so that way you're not messing up the finish of the frosted dish. Okay, I think it's time for the mini warmer. Let me go grab it. Okay, now here we have our Paws mini warmer. This you can see much better. We've got the staining is much more than those clear dishes that you were seeing. So we're gonna go ahead and use, oh, that is warm. We're gonna go ahead and use rubbing alcohol this time, just so that you can see just a different cleaning product. In fact, I'm gonna go ahead and remove this from the base. I just wanted to keep that toasty warm. So, and you don't have to pour like rubbing alcohol directly in here. You can even just pour it onto either cotton ball or paper towel. So that's what I'm gonna do. Paper towel. See, that stain is pretty bad, right? But watch the magic happen. Look at that. Just with like one little swipe, most of it is gone. So you just come back in here, rub it out. You can see that stain is pretty well lifted. There's still a little bit in there, so I'm just gonna kind of get in the creases of that mini warmer. Boom. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. We've got a brand new mini warmer ready to go with no funky gunky stains. No ma'am. Okay, now I'm gonna go grab my Polar Panorama warmer dish, which is actually in my bedroom, but I wanted to keep it as hot as possible. I'm gonna go grab that. Be right back, don't go anywhere. Okay, so now we have the Polar Panorama frosted warmer. I just wanted to show you just some different types of warmer dishes and staining. A lot of times, especially during this time of year, they get really, really bad. So these are really not that bad, but I wanted to show you just because I did actually have a friend recently say, oh, am I doing something wrong? So I'm like, I really need to get this video up. I'm gonna go ahead and use Counter Clean again. I love the Counter Clean, it's great. I'm gonna just spritz it right inside the warmer itself. And then we will start to remove. And you see, I'm not, look at that. I am not pressing hard at all. I'm not scrubbing. And it's just coming right off. Look at how icky. Like, of course, that's gonna give you like a barrier in between your wax and not give you the best possible, I'm just drying it, experience. So there we go. Brand spanking new, fresh and clean, just with some Counter Clean, just a little spritz of Counter Clean. You can do rubbing alcohol, you can do magic eraser, whatever it is you want to do. Just make sure you're not submerging it. And then you are keeping your warmers looking their very best and performing their very best. So I know this was not the most exciting video to do, but I feel like it's necessary, especially because over time your warmers will get stained. Like if they don't, it's because you're not using them. That's gotta be the only thing. Like if you have never had a stained warmer dish, you're not using your warmers enough. or maybe you're only warming black raspberry vanilla, and that's why your dishes stay looking amazing. So I just wanted to do this video because, you know, over time we are going to need to clean our warmer dishes, and I don't want anyone to overthink it and think I need to or can run it in the dishwasher. Don't run it in the dishwasher. Please don't run it in the dishwasher. It doesn't have to be anything super difficult. You know, just make sure the dish is hot and you can use whatever cleaning product you like, and yeah, get back up and running. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like this type of content. If you're new, please subscribe. If you already subscribed, be sure to hit the notification bell. That way you stay up to date with all things Scentsy. Have an amazing day, you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! And we won't be in my kitchen next time. Back to the Scentsy room.